I've always been looked down at from my social workers. They always think they always filled with me like with doubt. There's no love. The only love you can get is the social workers loving their pay, and the foster parents loving the amount they get from their checks. That's what I believe. There's no honesty. Say I'm trying to get hold of my sister, so I'll contact the social worker, and then the social worker would imply that my sisters don't want to see me, and then I'll end up believing it. But then somehow, eventually down the road, I will talk to my sisters, and then I'll ask them, and then they'll say it's false, and then I'll contact the social worker, and then she'll be like, yeah, well, and then they'll tell me the truth then, why they said that. It's just kind of a little crap. Well, I think expressing the truth and letting their clients know the truth, and then that's how they would gain respect from their clients. I was never taught about self-respect, like, and then until I moved to the city, and then I started becoming more conscious about what's this, like, society, right? Like, I started learning everything, like discrimination and everything, like in the books. I started learning things, and then at 11, got some things started going downhill because I came to the city and I started going to drugs and stuff, and then that's when I started learning about self-respect. Was when I was slowly going downhill. Like no foster family or social worker didn't teach me about self-respect or do what's best for you. I basically raised myself. There's a lot of youth out there that are scared to step up, stand up for themselves, respect themselves, to realize that they have purpose. And that's the one thing that no youth doesn't learn in the system, is that they have purpose. They think it's just numbers and money. It's like, that's why I want to get involved in social work, because there's a lot of youth out there that are scared to step up, stand up for themselves, respect themselves, There are some good social workers out there. I have met one social worker, and that was like when I was transitioning out of care. My last social worker, he told me a lot of things about the system that he wasn't supposed to share. I don't know, he believed that I was gonna go somewhere. He believed that, I don't know, he predicted that I wanted to be a social worker, and I doubted him. I was like, no, I'm not gonna be a social worker. But, 3 years later, I haven't talked to him. Now I want to become a social worker, and then I finally understand what he meant. I don't know, he told me that he believed that I can change the system. Well, I doubted him at first, but now I truly believe that I could change and inspire a lot of youth. And that's why I'm here at Kanichihk being a mentor.